welcome back to our channel. I'm Billy Jenkins with Silver Creek Doodles. Today we are going to give all three mamas baths and trim ups. Not, you know, to the T, making them exactly pretty, but just enough to get them clean, get extra hair out of the way, like maybe like their feet, maybe if their nails need to be just dremeled back a little bit, just to make sure there's no sharp tips. Get that done, and then just clean up the eyes. And we don't want to keep them away from their puppies too long, but we definitely want to make sure that they're not getting too dirty. You know, if they have, you know, had a puppy tinkle on them, which you see on the camera, they're with the puppies 24/7. So, you know, if a puppy was to get on top of mom and then pee a little bit, we don't want that to soak into mom's fur and on her skin. So we definitely give our mamas baths once a week. If you know my kennel and, you know, my facility and stuff, all my dogs get baths once a week, and that's just the way that we like it. So we like them to be clean, and pretty, and you know, we like them to feel good. You know, we don't want them to be uncomfortable at all. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to get the mamas. We usually, when it's bath day, we'll bathe everybody back to back, and then start letting, you know, towel dry, and then do the next one, and then do the blow dryer after they've already towel dried a little bit and air dried. But we won't do that today. We don't want to keep the moms away from their babies too long at a time. So what we'll do is we'll start with Maya first, and then we'll give her a bath, towel dry her really good, blow dry her, and then trim up her feet, her nails, and her eyes. And that's it. And then we'll get her back with her babies. And good news today, we're actually gonna have the families, the guardian families, visit. So since the puppies are 1 week old, the guardians are allowed to come. We want to make sure that the puppies are gaining weight every day, that there's no kind of ones that we're watching. You know, we're still on the borderline of, you know, so at any time that the puppies are here, something can happen. But you know, usually once we get past the week threshold and everybody's doing good, we're pretty happy to say, okay, let the guardian families come, we can visit. And then that's a good feeling for both the mama dog and for the guardian families. We do have that live feed link that we allow our families, either our guardian families or buyers on our wait list, to watch. So it is on the puppies 24/7. So they do get to see kind of what's going on and stuff like that. But to be able to put your hands on your dogs, you know, the guardians, it's just a good feeling. I'm glad that they get to come, and I'm super excited. I'm hoping that the guardians will allow me to do a little bit of video so you can see once they come, to be able to see how, you know, the dogs react to the guardian homes. It's their main home, and we're their second home. So they do love us here, but I'm sure that they are going to be super excited to see their normal home. So I'll just show a few little clips of us bathing the mamas and getting them all trimmed up, and then hopefully we'll be able to show you the guardians coming to visit.
All right, so here's Miss Maya. Say hello, hello.
She's a good mama. Her weight, her body score right now is perfect.
She's a good girl. You ready to get a bath? Let's get a bath, yeah.
Good girl. blow dryer, I could see that she didn't have any mats or tangles, but we always just want to run the comb through it just to make sure none are going to start, especially after using the blow dryer. Like I said, since her hair is short though, it's helped a lot because it takes less time to bathe, less time to blow dry, and less time to brush. Alright, I didn't think I was gonna cut her hair, but I can't I can't be happy with all these spriggies, and it's only gonna take like an extra 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut her hair with the same guard as I did last week, or it was like a week and a half ago. Go ahead and cut that down so she'll have a nice clean coat. Alright, so she looks a lot better for sure. She don't have all those little spriggy hairs sticking out. So what we're going to do real quick is just tighten up these toenails. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just trim up these feet, all the same length. Super easy. Just have two lines where the eyes are at. And then to thin that out in between, just go with the tips up until a point. shake all the hair off, let her potty real quick outside. I'll snap a pic out there, and then video her going back in with her babies. Good girl. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing with Miss Carol.
Yes, ma'am.
Honey, I know. Carol. Smart girl. Girl, Carol. I know.
Well, not that type of shake. I meant shake like
Your body. You don't want to get it up. So we're going to do the exact same thing that we did with Maya. We're just going to brush her out. Her tail's the only place that I saw mats, but you want to brush through just so nothing gets started. And she looks good, but I definitely want to run the clippers over her and just get everything all the same length. And that'll help her look better, and it should just be smoother. because they're a little bit longer than Maya's was. Lastly, we're gonna trim up her eyes and her head. I know, stay. It's not really in her eyes. They were just trying to make straight lines. Crazy hairs. We got a few of those, don't we? Miss Grace. Don't we? Back of the head into the neck. I'm gonna try to thin out that line a little. Good girl. That'll do. What do you think, Miss? What do you think, Miss Carol? You're holding your ears down. You have to make sure like you don't have no ears. Alright, so I'm gonna let her get down and shake and let her go outside and potty before putting her in with her babies, but I'll get a little video of her out there. You're a good girl. All right, we'll finish with that. Good girl. All right, so we just got done grooming Maya and Carol. We didn't get to Olivia yet because looking at the time, Maya and Carol's guardians are supposed to be here in about 25 minutes. So that's okay though, because her guardian can come and visit possibly tomorrow. So we'll get her done tomorrow, but we did do Maya and Carol. They look great. They were very good for me while we were doing it. But now, let me tell you this afternoon. So we've got Maya and Carol's guardians coming to visit. They should be here at about 4:45 to 5. And then 4:30-ish, we have Charley's guardian. It's Holly and Alex. They are bringing her to breed David. We are gonna run her progesterone one more time. We bred David and her 2 days ago. She was already ovulating, but we waited, we skipped yesterday and we were gonna breed today, but we just wanna run blood work one more time to make sure that she didn't stall, make sure that her numbers are still going up. So we'll breed them. She's also bringing Joey, which is Charlie's daughter. She's a future mom of ours. And I'm gonna trim up her eyes, do her nails, trim her feet, hair, and her private part. And then she's also bringing, so Holly and Alex are guardians for Charlie and Joey. Well, Holly, her mom, is Kevin's guardian. He's our new stud that we got from Alaska. So Holly and Alex are also gonna bring Kevin. And while all this is going on, we're going to go ahead and give Kevin a mini groom, which is, we are gonna cut the body shorter, not completely short, but his appointment for his rabies, Bordetella, yearly exam, fecal, heartworm test, all that stuff. And for him to get his elbows and hips x-rayed and heart and knees certified is coming up pretty soon. So I want him to look good. He looks fluffy right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get him groomed while they're here. So all of this stuff is packed in at one time. I kind of wish it was spread out, but that's just the way it lays, so that'll be fine. But Brooke, which is Maya and Carol's guardian, her family that will come though, they're super great, and they're gonna be able to, you know, pull Maya and Carol to the side, and I'll put them in the living room, let them spend time with them. I'm not gonna do puppy visit yet, just because they're too young. They're just gonna spend time with the moms. So they're gonna be in the front room and just being able to spend time with them. And then in the middle room, which is this room that we're in now, is where we're gonna have Holly and Alex. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put Joey and, all these dogs, gonna put Joey and Kevin, which are the two smaller ones, gonna put them in the groom room, kind of leave them in there for a minute, come back in the big room, and then breed Charlie and Dave. And then while they're connected, I'm gonna have Alex and Holly be holding them and sitting with them as I go and start doing the mini grooms. So, with all that being said, we've got a lot going on this afternoon. I'm hoping that I might can get some videos of something and throw it in on this one, but if I can't, then we'll do it next time. But I will take pictures of the two that I groom as well, Kevin and Joey, and maybe some pictures of Charlie and Dave together, and they're gonna be having puppies in about 8.5 weeks. Joey. So we're gonna do her nails, trim up her feet hair, trim up her head. Always remember to check for the dew claws. She got him. So we produced this puppy. This was a Charlie and Dave. any more pleased with her than we already are because she is amazing. So I'm gonna trim up the hair on her feet first, and then I'm gonna Dremel.
Stay.
And I do need to shave the bottom of her feet too. So our guardians decide to wait one more time to not do a full groom for him, and I think that's okay. The only thing is his, here, don't take them. His hair on his head well, his head looks smaller than his body, and that's just when I got him. The breeder had already trimmed up a lot of that hair, so it's kind of waiting on it to grow back out. But I think he looks pretty good. I think it looks all right. Stay. Be a good boy. Hatch. So it's 8:30 p.m. We're finally done with the day. So we got everything done that we needed to. Of course, it's, you know, later than we expected, but everything is done. I'm gonna try to upload some videos of what we got today. If you watch this all the way to the end, thanks for the support. If this is your first time watching, hit the subscribe link below. Click the bell if you want to be notified when we upload new videos. See you next time. Bye.